while Letty fills the pipeline in a Detroit County school. And I think of my grandmother, how she told me to be strong. It's morning in America, but I can't see the dawn.
Live from the venerable grounds of Fenway Park in Boston, Massachusetts. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Mets and the Boston Red Sox. And getting the start for the Red Sox, Michael King.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Just about ready to go here at Fenway. Here's Francisco Lindor. And we're underway here in the home opener. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. The inside corner for called strike 3.
Ball.
And it's into the gap. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Here's Cody Bellinger. Ball to strike. Runner on the go. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw.
Really just yanked it across his body. And now there's a runner in scoring position. Get something to the outfield grass, and you can take the lead right here.
Now one missed. 1 out and a runner at second. We'll see another payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
Now at the plate, Dylan Dingler flips the corner. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase. Called out on strikes. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Here is Marcus Semien. Broken bat, and it's popped up. Shonwell. Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Up the middle, Garcia throws to first in time. Out to escape a bases-loaded jam unscathed. Back inside Fenway Park, and starting this one, Max Meyer. What do you have on him, Chris?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup move. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Hit on the ground to the right side. He steps on the bag. 1 pitch and 1 out. Here comes Corey Seager. Navigating this Boston lineup, it's not easy. And this guy at the plate, one of the best power-hitting shortstops of the game. Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. And it's even up.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
On a line. And there's 2 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Young has a beat on it. And that will end the inning. Back here at Fenway, top of the second, Jacob Young up now for the Mets. Fastball right back to the mound. Throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 8th, first baseman David Fry.
Up the middle, Seager fires to first on the run.
He's out.
Got him. Nice play. Brenton Doyle digs in now.
No.
Doyle, 27 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today, he's the DH. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. No score here in the second. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. We head to the bottom of the second. So stepping in for Boston, Roman Anthony.
Ball inside.
And another ball. That one misses. Ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk. And that's their first base runner of the game. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Up the middle. Nice grab. There's 1 and 2. What a play. Base is empty after the double play. Brett Baty up next for the Red Sox. To the right side, Fry. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in Boston, top half of the 3rd inning, Francisco Lindor up now for the Mets. Swing and a bouncer, but it kicks foul. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2. Got him, swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. This ball's chopped on the ground. Garcia over to first. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd. Here comes Cody Bellinger. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
2 down, nobody on. And there's a foul ball.
Ball.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That misses the zone, and it's a full count.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And that's an 8-pitch walk. He really made the pitcher work for that one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Here's the 0-2. Bellinger goes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Joe stepping in for Boston. Luis Garcia. Liner to second and picked on the hop. Whips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Ball.
Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. On the ground, right side. Fry. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the center fielder, Ceddanne Rafaela.
Inside ball.
And a breaking ball misses outside. That's
Ball
off
3.
the mark. Ball 3. That's in there. And that's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
That's a strike across the top of the zone.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Check swing went around. That is strike 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Ball that's outside.
Rafaela off of first with 2 away. Fights it off. He'll see another. Inside. And it's 3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
In the air, left field. And that is that. Back here in Boston, on to the 4th, Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. To the right side. Shanuel takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
For the Mets, third baseman, Michael Garcia.
Hard hit, right side. Fires over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Stepping in, Jacob Young. Grounded out his first time up.
Yeah.
On the ground, right side, Garcia. Tosses to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom of the 4th, Joe stepping in for Boston, Corey Seager. Meyer back to work. Tap foul at the plate.
You know, these Red Sox just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. I think things are happening a little quicker than this offense would like, and we see it in the numbers. They're hitting into a lot of outs early in the at-bat.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
This one in the air, center field. Bellinger makes the grab. looking to stop. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. Roman Anthony up next for the Red Sox. Walked his first time. Outside low, ball one. The Bo Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. Hit hard, base hit, and that extends the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted. Going back. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Going 2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's whipped. Base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
The 1-0. That one lifted to left. That is the inning. And we're back here at Fenway Park. We go to the top of the 5th. David Fry up now for the Mets. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. Shanawa takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
For the Mets, the designated hitter, Britton Stroman.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball 2.
Three, 2 now. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's a big power threat. Francisco Lindor cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Hard on the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. So stepping in for Boston, Luis Garcia. Line drive, base hit, right center field. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Well, he thought about 2, but he's back to first safely. Ball 1, no strikes. The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out.
Hey! inside.
Fastball for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
This one in the air, center field. And there's one down. Go ahead run on base. Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. Walked his first start. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Flips to second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
So he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Just off the inside edge. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Runner on the move. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And it's second. That one the other way. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. And it gets by him. In comes the first run of the game as the Red Sox take the lead.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch.
They hand the ball over to a new arm, Juan Mejia.
And that's a big potential run out there in second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is. For the infielders, they got to be thinking about keeping the ball from getting by them into the outfield any way they can.
Seager up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
No need to go right at this guy. First base is open. He can hurt you, so make him expand his zone. If he doesn't, give him a walk.
And that one missing inside, a sharp slider. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. And that one in the air center field. That is the inning. Back here at Fenway Park, all set for the top of the sixth. Jake Mangum up now for the Mets. And fouled off. Tap foul at the plate.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
And the 0-2. Liner snagged at first. swings through the sweeper.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
The Mets down by a run, and we're the top half of the sixth. Struck him out looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. And here is Dylan Dingler, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a little roller right side. Here's the tag, and he's out. And that is the inning. Back now at Fenway. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Shohei Ohtani. And that is out of play.
Ball 1. Ball, that's inside.
That one finds the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
3-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Good job to fight that one off.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Oh, great stop. Over to first, and they get the out. That smash towards center. Out number 2.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Line drive, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
What a stop. Flips it in there safely. First and second, 2 outs. Luis Garcia up next for the Red Sox. 1 for 2. Now this one gets away from the catcher. No movement on the base. It's ball 1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Line drive. That's a base hit. Rounds third. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out flying, ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
That one at the knees for a strike. In the air, center field. Young coming on. He's got it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Boston, top of inning number 7, Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. Hopped up. Anthony, long run on his horse, and that is foul. The 0-1.
That's a ball.
Tied him up inside with that one. That's the third, and that's just foul. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Ruiz on to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the seventh. That one fouled off.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Hit softly on the ground to third. Baden zips it to first. That's it out. So up next, Jacob Young. He's grounded out a couple of times. New pitcher for the Red Sox, Javier Assad. He's into the game with the bases empty. And first offering is fouled off. Ground ball to the right side, and it goes just foul. 2 down, nobody on. And he hits a ground ball right side. That's the third out. Bottom of the seventh. Joe stepping in for Boston. Cedar Rafaela. Brock Burke gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
This one in the air, center field. Young on the move, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
Nope, that's inside.
Red Sox leading it by 2 here at the bottom of the seventh. And it's 1-1.
Inside, ball 2.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Takes it in for the out. Now it's Corey Seager, 0 for 3 in this one.
Yep, that ball went out. Hey.
Center field. Young drifts towards it. And that's the inning. Back here at Fenway, leading off, David Fry. Ripped to short. Slings to first. One pitch and one out. Hit weakly on the ground. Garcia sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. So back to the top of the order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back in Boston, here now the Red Sox DH, Shohei Ohtani. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Hunter Harvey.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
There's a line drive to left field. Base hit, so a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the...
Shohei on the go. In the air to left center. Bellinger on the move to the alley. He's got it. The throw in. Throw behind the runner. They've got him doubled off. 2 down, base is empty. And next for the Red Sox, Nolan Shotwell. Ball 1 there. Swing and a ball lifted left field. He's there. He's got it. That is the inning. Back here at Fenway, digging in, Jake Mangum. Chapman comes out trying to close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W. Power relievers, one after another, come out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Just missed. That one's in there. And a count 1-2. Swings through it for the count. And a strikeout for the first out here in the 9th. Foul ball there. And the 0-1. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Only 1 out remaining for the Mets. 2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Dylan Dingler, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. He swings and fouls 1 off.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning. Got close to the immaculate inning, and he just couldn't find the zone right there. When you think about it, 9 straight strikes, so tough to do.
They're down to their final strike. Popped in the air, left field, and he'll put it away. Ball game, and the Red Sox playing the win here behind some great pitching and defense. 2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long.
whipping Rodeo Drive. Shawty, I step like Fredo Bang. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. Big step like 4-5. Keep your cool, won't be no fire. I'm fresh like water, no daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie. On my lap like evil genius. Jump out the jeans, just demon time. I'ma get it laid back like even Steven. Don't need a reason, be on down. Stand on BUSINESS. Yes, I'm blessed like him. In the gym, don't miss, I switch on. Hey, I'm not like them. Let me state my case. Sprint out the race, no chase. I pace, just came out the gate, and he still gon' hate. Say fake, till you make me fake. How you know what to take? You ain't been out the space, been out the mix for tryna hit it bad like big cold. See, I spell it out quick. Yo, my don't up the click. My dogs like pit, finna raise no quit. This good as it get, bring the hood to events. Still need tent on the whip. Don't run, don't trip by the. Ain't never pay rent on. Been for the bread in it. Let's do it. The broad dumb thick and the feet go stupid. Like me, never too quick, too clever. I pray them streets gon' treat you better. Back outside, run my whip and Rodeo Drive. Shawty, I step like Fredo, man. Stay in your lane down 4 or 5. Big step like 4-5. Keep your cool, won't be no fire. I'm fresh like water, no daughter. Might tell a joke, but I ain't gon' lie.